Nice to see you.
Hi,
So
Jimmy.
many great performances all over the world, and a great performance coming up at the best venue here locally, the Hollywood Bowl, of course.
Yes.
The world is your home. What were you doing in Slovakia?
Playing festivals, actually. During the summertime, it's festival time in Europe. So we did Antwerp, we did North Sea Jazz Festival in Amsterdam, Lucca, Italy, Slovakia. I mean, it's crazy.
And are fans the same over the world, or do you find that you have sort of these pools of appreciation, like they really love you here?
Well, I mean, I'm in America now, so I have to say I have the best fans in America. But really, the European audience, they're amazing because they love music. They'll sit there and watch and listen. And we were supposed to go on at 11 o'clock in Slovakia. We ended up not going on until like 12:30 or something. So by the time we got back to the hotel, I mean, they stayed up, stayed out, but we got back to the hotel like at 3 in the morning. Our lobby call was at 5, and it doesn't even matter. They're there, and they're following us, wanting us to sign autographs at 5 in the morning.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Well,
I love it, though.
With this appreciation of music, and I've heard other artists say that,
Right.
do you find, the advice here for most artists in America, play the hits. But when you're there, can you kind of play anything you want?
Yeah, in a sense, but I mean, we still play the hits because I still love playing the 1 or 2 hits that I had. So I'm happy about it. But they do. They appreciate. They love to listen to other. I get to feature my band, different musicians in the band. So it's like, hey, take a bass solo. Here's a guitar solo. Here's a drum solo. I ended up bringing up this guy in Slovakia who was one of the drum techs, and he said to me, he's a big guy, I grew up listening to you when I was a young boy. And I was like, really? That might not be a Slovakian accent. But you get it. But he's a big guy, and he just said, I grew up listening to you for so long. I was a little kid, and I'm a drummer, and I just really admire you. Took a picture. At the end, I just called all kind of people on the side of the stage, the other bandmer, and I called him. I have 2 drum sets on stage. I called him up, had him play the last song with us. He's like, hey.
Oh, that's so great.
It was amazing. He was great.
Brand new CD.
You travel with generally? How many in the band? Like when you go?
This was a small band, so I had 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sheila E. Icon, and the single is called Mona Lisa. We're going to listen to a little bit of that right now. Listen to this. Deal. And so many artists, you know this though.
Yes.
It's all samples, or they're not really singing.
Yes.
What do you think about all that?
I come from a background of old school. My dad still plays Pete Escobedo. We all play together. We grew up listening and playing to LPs like this right here, which I do have an LP. Yeah, big deal. So LPs, like we grew up listening to that playing. We didn't have the technology back then of the, auto tunes and all those things, which I do talk about in one of these songs. Talk about what happens if we don't have auto tune anymore. Where's your gift to be able to play? So it's 50-50. I use technology as well. I do use. Drum samples and drum machines, but I also play live, and I play on top of everything. So this record that I did, I purposely went back to Oakland, and I recorded live with my band. I set up the drums. We played every song live, and did all the tracks in 3 days, and then I overdubbed my vocals and things like that because I couldn't play and sing to get the sound that I wanted. But every single solo on this record, I did 1 take. I did not.
Amazing.
Like punch in my solo. I can say that.
Yeah. We were going to change the title to One Take Wonder, but it is called Icon. We should tell you, Sheila has a book coming out.
Yes.
It is called The Beat of My Own Drum, and here's the information about the Hollywood Bowl show. There's the cover of the book.
Yay.
Great picture. Hello.
Beautiful.
And here's the Hollywood Bowl details. This Wednesday, no better venue. That's HollywoodBowl.com and Sheila E's own website, SheilaE.com.